Well, we've made it to April, and I do want to set the stage for why we're seeing these high fire conditions. Not only is it a very typical time of year to see high fire danger, but March was extremely dry for us. So let's recap March weather in the Springs and Pueblo. Our average temperature was actually below average by 3 to 4 degrees, so we were cooler than normal. But oddly enough, we did not make up for that with extra snowfall. We were very dry. We had 3 to 5 inches less snowfall than typical, and we had 3/4 to almost an inch less of liquid equivalent precipitation than normal. So when you look across our entire region, you can see that all of southeastern Colorado, besides the San Luis Valley, was very dry. This map shows the percentage of normal precipitation in the last 30 days. So March, we only had about 8% of our precipitation we typically see. So that's not good news. That dries out our fuels. So our flashy grasses, bushes, those fuels, they're totally dry. And so it's very easy to see red flag conditions whenever we have warm and breezy weather with those dry fuels. So in the Eastern Plains, I-25, our mountain valleys, we are seeing those red flag conditions today from 11 until 8. Our red flag conditions are going to be much more marginal today, meaning it's going to be very dry, but it's not going to be as windy as yesterday was. Now, Thursday and Friday, we had high wind warnings. Today, we don't have high wind warnings. Our gusts will only be 30, 40 miles per hour, so much less windy. That is good news, but it's still going to be very dry, that humidity dropping less than 10%. So the winds will stay a bit breezy, especially in the foothills overnight. And Sunday will overall be a little bit windier than today. As far as temperatures go, we are starting off in the 20s or 30s for most of us. So grab a jacket as you head out the door, but I'm thinking t-shirt weather today. 65 in the Springs, 71 in Pueblo, and we're at least 5 degrees above average. So highs today, 50s in the mountains, 60s and 70s into the plains. Tonight, similar to where we woke up this morning, 20s, 30s out there, pretty chilly thanks to a dry, clear evening. But then tomorrow afternoon, our temperatures rise very quickly. Dry air will gain and lose heat much easier than humid air will. So you'll see a huge temperature spread between morning and night. And then tomorrow, we're still going to be breezy and dry. We have a fire weather watch. So the last day I think we'll have solid red flag warnings will be Monday, because that's going to be another very windy day. That's where we could potentially approach another high wind warning afternoon with gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour, which is why I put that impact 3 out of 5. And then on Tuesday, pattern change. We'll see a cold front moving in the morning. Will be windy still, but it'll be a cold wind with increased humidity and even a chance of a slight shower. So that will finally put some relief for fire danger heading into next week. But for the immediate future, next 3 days in Pueblo, we're breezy, dry, got the fire danger, especially windy on Monday. For Canyon City, breezy today, a little bit more windy tomorrow, fire danger all weekend. And Monday will be our next very windy day before the cold front arrives Tuesday. Increases humidity, gives us some fire relief towards the middle of next week. And for Woodland Park, we are windy this weekend, dry and warm, but we could see even some snow showers. Hopefully the snow in Teller Park County on Tuesday, Wednesday will help to put that fire out, because boy, we need it.
And Alex, I do want to talk about some new information just coming into the newsroom a few minutes ago. We are learning that the 403 fire, 25% contained. It looks like another 15 acres were burned there. That was, despite yesterday, all of those windy conditions, they were able to keep the fire's growth to a minimum there. We're also learning a media briefing will be happening at 9:30 later today. Of course, we'll have a crew on the way to get you the most up-to-date information too. And hopefully this helps some of the crews out there really just maintain that fire out there.
And if we're not on air and you're looking for updates on the fire, go to our website, our streaming app as well. We will have the updates as soon as we get them online.